Yo, what's good? It's Monday. What's the deal? Are you working for money? Or is money working for you? Are you working for money or is money working for you? That's the question. So, I wanted to talk to you guys today about what you guys have going on. It's the second half of the year. It's time to close out this year strong. It's time to step out on faith. It's time to do some things that you've never done before. Come out of your comfort zone. Put away the excuses and the reasons that it may not work. And let's focus on the reasons that it can. www.luchyville.net. We are financial consulting. If every dollar in your pocket is your employee, are your employees working or not? I'll ask the question again. If every dollar in your pocket is your employee, are your employees working? You see, you as an individual, time is your most valuable commodity. Time is your most valuable asset. There are 24 hours in a day. Okay? So you typically would spend 8 hours working. You would spend 8 hours sleeping, resting, right? And you have 8 hours left to complete the 24. And in that 8 hours, you need breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which are about an hour apiece. So now you have 5 hours left. So you spend a couple of hours with your family, call it 2.5 hours, right? And you have 2.5 hours left every day to change your life. What are you doing with your time? Your most valuable asset. What are you doing with your time? You have no one to blame but yourself. You don't have time for Netflix and chill. You don't have time to partay. You don't have time to socialize and have drinks. You don't have time. Time is not on your side. Look at these gray hairs. Do you think time is on my side? Do you think I have all the time in the world? What's up? I appreciate y'all. Billy Carr, Chipenden, Neri Diaz. What's up? Time is your most valuable asset. What are you doing with your time? So before you say, I don't have time for that, right? Just ask yourself, what's more important? Your future self or your present self? So I have 5 questions that I kind of came up with to help direct your mind and change your mindset about what's going on with your financial independence, your financial freedom, your financial situation, your financial literacy, okay? So what's going on in your life and how is it affecting you? What's going on and how is it affecting your life? Simple question. Question number 2, what have you already tried to address the problem? If it's going to be, it's up to me. It's not going to change unless you change it. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing every day and expect a different result. So what have you already tried to address the problem? Question number 3, what are some of the approaches, resources that you've already tried? What are you doing with your money? You work hard. I get it. But you're taxed on your income and you're taxed on every dollar that you spend after you get it. So don't you think your money should work harder for you than you work for it? I'll ask it this way. If every dollar in your pocket is your employee, if every dollar in your account works for you, what is your money working on? Are you invested in assets or liabilities? Do you spend your money on assets, things that make you money, or liabilities, things that cost you money? Just remember, at the end of the day, you don't have that kind of time. Question number 4, what would need to happen for you to feel good about the results? I'll read that question again. What would need to happen for you to feel good about the results? Finally, would you like my help? Would you like my help helping you change your mindset? Would you like my help helping you understand assets versus liabilities? There are 10 income producing assets. Are you ready? Stocks. Companies that you spend your money with: Target, Costco, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, right? You can invest in Starbucks. Some of us love Starbucks, don't we? Right? Well, why not invest in the company? AT&T, Apple, Nvidia, right? Why not invest in the company instead of just buying the product? 10 income producing assets. Number 2, annuities, life insurance. You can get a return on your investment. You invest a portion of your earnings and you can take out a huge lump sum of money. Number 3, bonds, government bonds. Invest, 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 invest. Number 4, we've all heard about real estate, land, property. That's 4 things that you could be invested in. Number 5, having your own business. You put a little bit of money in, you upsell on your product, and you make more money than you put in. It's a return on your investment, ROI. It's an asset. Number 6, having your own product. Go Bananas t-shirts, 7-ounce heavyweight t-shirts. They look good. This one has been washed about 5 times already. Still got my collar, still got my logo intact, looking good, still looks fresh, still looks brand new. Having your own product, a hairline product, cooking food, meal prep, right? Coming up with your own product. Singing lessons, chess lessons, guitar lessons, whatever your product is, costs you a little bit of money to come up with an idea, to create a product and market it to the masses. All right, number 6, you content creators, right? Intellectual property is an asset. It costs you nothing to write a short story, to write a book, to write a poem, to write a song, and to get the royalties collected off of a little bit of work. That's 6 income producing assets. Number 7, gold, commodities, oil. What are you investing in? What are you doing with your money and your time before you complain? Oh, the man is doing this. Oh my God, I can't. They just fired me. Oh. Before you cry, ask yourself, what is the baby gonna do if you're crying? Stop it. You did it to yourself. Right? Number 8, loan people some money. The banks do it. They charge interest. It's not free. Loan money. Get a return on your investment. Before you complain, just realize when you point a finger, you have 4 more fingers pointing back at you. You don't believe me? Point at the camera. It's you. All right. That was number 8. Number 9 is cryptocurrency. It's an asset class. What are you investing in? What are you doing with your hard-earned money besides giving it away? Again, you're taxed on your income and you're taxed on every dollar that you spend. There's a gas tax. There's a food tax. There's a property tax. There's an income tax. There's a tax. So what are you doing with your money? Besides going to a game, besides going on a trip, besides tipping your bartender. You're wasting your time and your money and your life. And at the end of it, there will be no legacy left for your children and your children's children because you wasted it. And then cried. The government needs to help us. The government needs to take care of us. We need the rich to pay more of their share. Really? They gave out stimulus checks. They gave out rent relief checks. They gave you so much money as a test to see what you would do with it, and you failed. I think the last one is life insurance. I think I said that already, but I tied it in with annuities. And annuities and life insurance are 2 totally different things. Annuities is basically taking a portion of your money and investing it so that you can borrow from it. Life insurance policy is a life insurance policy that you can pull money from should you meet an untimely demise, or should you just need to buy your daughter her first home, or invest in the first marriage, all right? Or invest in your first income property, right? So that is 10 things that you could actually allocate a portion of your income. Pay your tithes, pay your taxes, pay yourself. Before you pay the restaurant, before you pay the bills, the loans. You took out another loan for what? They're making money on that. You could be loaning someone some money. You could be making money on your money. What are you doing with your time and your income? What are you working on? Again, if every dollar in your pocket or in your account was your employee, what are your employees doing? What happens to employees that are always goofing off, wasting time, surfing the internet, being unproductive? They get fired, right? They have less value or no value to the company, and so therefore they are blown out. So your money doesn't have any value, right? Because it's not working on anything. It's not generating income for you. It's not generating revenue for you. So it's easy to go buy a new Gucci bag. It's easy to go buy some new expensive rims. It's easy to go get you another car note because you're not doing anything with your money anyway. At the end of the day, it's all your fault. Financial literacy is not something they're going to teach you in school. They teach you how to work for someone else and meet deadlines. Financial literacy is not something that you're going to learn in the streets. They might teach you how to make money. Will they teach you how to manage it? Will they teach you how to grow it? Knowledge is power. Application of such knowledge is true power. You have the power, but you're too busy scrolling. You're too busy surfing. You're too busy relaxing. You're so too busy Netflix and chilling. You're too busy at a concert. You're too busy goofing off, socializing for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Then you go home dead tired, hit the reset button, do it all again tomorrow. What about you single ladies with children? How are you ever going to get ahead? How are you ever going to leave a legacy for your kids? How are you going to teach them how to be better than you were? Thank you, everyone, for joining. What up, King P? I appreciate you, my bro. What up, Q? Again, what are you doing with your time and your money besides wasting it and complaining? Complaining. I don't have enough time. I wish I had more money. If I had $1 million, none of this. No. If you had $1 million, you would blow it. 36 months, tops. Want to know why? Because you don't have the education that it takes to grow the money. You can make the money. I went to a Chase business conference where Tracy Ellis Ross and Sean White and Sophia Vergara and Karan Butler, Christy Yamaguchi, Amy Reisenbaugh, they all talked about how they were able to rise above their calling and make some extra money because they realized that making money wasn't the end all be all. Just because you made the money doesn't mean you know how to manage it, doesn't mean you know how to grow it. Managing money, growing money is a part of financial literacy. It's the missing piece. So again, 5 questions for you. What's going on and how is it affecting your life? How is your financial health? Financial independence, retire early. That's fire. I don't know what else y'all thinking about or looking at, or how are you perceiving that you're going to end this thing? Question number 2, what have you already tried to address the problem? You got to be sick and tired of always starting at the back of the race, and maybe you're able to crack the top 10. COVID-19 was a grand reset. It forced everyone, whether you had money or didn't have money, to start over, to recalibrate, to rethink where you are and what you're doing and where you want to go, to find spirituality, to find God. What are some of the approaches or resources that you've already tried? Question number 3. What are you trying to do? What's up, Kathy? What's up, Willa Smith? What's up, Sir Khan? Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. What up, Q? What have you already tried? Question number 4, what would need to happen for you to feel good about your results, your efforts? How much money would your money need to make in order for you to feel secure? It's up to you. Finally, would you like my help? Would you like for me to help you create a plan discussing the 10 income producing assets? You have your income, you have your expenses, you have your assets, you have your liabilities. Or I'm sorry, you have your assets and liabilities. Again, income, expenses, assets, liabilities, your personal income statement. What are you doing with your money besides adding to your list of liabilities? Bills, credit cards, mortgage loan, auto loan. Finance that trip, taking a cruise, tipping your bartender 50%, 20%, whatever it is. How can you tip your bartender 20% and not spend 7% on an accountant? What? You did what? How reckless. Oh, you got money to spend? Your money is on fire. You're taxed on every dollar that you make and every dollar that you spend. You're going to wake up one day and the whole barn is going to be on fire. Then what are you going to do? You got to start all over? So, go bananas, get finlit, get financially literate, tap in www.lucciiville.net. Take a consulting, book a consultation. Let's talk about it. Let's fix the problem. Wealth takes anywhere from 10 to 20 years to accumulate. You think you have time? Time is not on your side. Father Time is undefeated. There are people checking out every day. Young, old, they're checking out. Will you make your mark on this world before your time is up? The next time you visit a cemetery, take a look at those headstones. They have a born date. They have an expiration date. They have a dash in the middle. That dash in the middle represents your life. What did you do with it? Time is your most valuable asset. You don't have time. You don't have time. Let's get together. Let's figure it out. Let's talk about it. Let's create a plan of action. Let's put it to work. Let's make your money work harder for you than you do for it. Lucciiville, I'm out.